Good morning, amazing people. In this video, I'm going to be telling you how I juggle my business and my YouTube channel as a student, as a university student in Nigeria. If that sounds interesting, stick around. Let's go. I literally just woke up and I'm like, well, I've had this video idea for a while now. Let me just do it. So, yeah, here it is. As we already know, being a student, a university student in Nigeria is hard. Like, it is hard life. Juggling it with business and YouTube channel or any other thing you might be doing makes it even harder. And we are in the era where a lot of students are business people. 70% of students in my school right now, University of Nigeria and Nsukka, are business people. They own businesses, they are entrepreneurs because they want other means they can actually provide for themselves. And you can't just spend your whole life in school and not build any other thing, right? So it makes sense when you say, I want to do something else while I go to school, which is basically what I do. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, please, can I get sugar? All right, thank you. 277. All right, I appreciate it. As some of us may know, I own one or two businesses and I'm still a student and I'm a YouTuber, all right? And some people ask me, how do I do this? As a matter of fact, I'm actually in one of the places I work with right here in Enugu. It's a beautiful resort and I'm still going to do a review on this resort. Trust me. How can you juggle your time with being a student and being a YouTuber or being a business person? First things first, you just have to align your priority, right? As young people, most of the time we don't like to go in for the things that really matter. The things that really matter, we don't prioritize them first. As young people, we love to have fun a lot, and that tends to distract us from the main goal. Checking my YouTube studio, to see how my videos are performing. Another thing you need to ask yourself as a student is, why am I really going into business? I mean, I came to school to study. That's why our sponsors, our parents sent us to school to study, right? But then you ask yourself, why am I really going into business? I think 70% to 80% of the businesses on campus fail because they just want to do business for doing business sake, and then others actually fail because they just want to do business to get profit out of it. Now, don't get me wrong, the sole aim of doing business or being an entrepreneur is to get profit, right? But then what happens when a business you just started is not yielding you profit right now and you're not seeing it as an investment? You shut it down. When you start a business just to take from it, the business will not last. If you have that mindset that the only reason I am starting this business is to take from it or to support myself financially right now and not seeing it as a long-term stuff, something you actually really want to do, even if you're out of the university, the business might end up being a failure after some time. You really need to ask yourself, is this what I want to do? Is this what I love to do? Or am I just doing it because other people are doing it or because I feel like doing it? Starting a business and being an entrepreneur takes a whole lot. At first, you might not reap anything from it. It's an investment that you know and you're sure that in the future it's going to be paying me a lot. It can take years, it might take months. When you don't really see it from that angle that this is a long-term investment, you're obviously going to shut down because it's not yielding you much yet as you expected. A few challenges might creep in. When that happens, you tend to shut down, and that is when they say a business has failed. Now that I have tried the priority aspect, let's get down to how you can actually manage it. As a business owner and as a student, you need to be conscious of your time. Now you have to know that I am not just any regular student anymore. I have more workload on my table and I need to meet up to the expectations and have my grades, and then I also need to meet up to the expectations of my business as well. So you have double task. That means that you're cutting down on so many things. But then the amazing thing is that when you go into being an entrepreneur, you're going to actually explore life more than a regular student. Wow, it's a beautiful day out here. Now, this is why I said what I said. When you are just a regular student, you're just going to classes, probably you have time for some social activities, right? But then when you become an entrepreneur and you are a student, you are exploring other aspects of life which people in the university are not exploring yet. You have an upper hand, you actually have more experience, and most times this enables you to do better in your academics. For those of you who don't know, I don't see it as an excuse not to get good grades, but this is also what I know. I do not allow good grades get into the way of building what I'm meant to build. Yeah, you heard that right. While we wait for my tea to soak, let's continue. When you dare yourself to become an entrepreneur while being a student, something will happen to your life. It structures your life. That's exactly what happened with me. I don't have time for unnecessary things again because I prioritize my time. When you know that this is what sustains you financially, this is a future you're building. Every single time people ask me, how do I even make videos? How do I find the time to shoot these videos, edit them, and still come for classes and still do well in my academics? It's simple. Every little space I find in my time, I use it to go and do something better. Is it that I'm always on YouTube learning something new, or I'm learning something new about my business, or I am doing something related to my business or my YouTube channel? That is actually how you start to grow over time. I believe in having patience in what you are doing, and that is where a lot of young people have problems. Most of the time, delving into a business doesn't mean that that business will be the stuff that will give you everything you need. You're only creating more opportunities for yourself as a young person. Starting a business actually organizes your life without you even knowing. You do not do the regular things people do in school again. You do not find yourself in regular places because you've got no time for nobody. Steaming hot. Okay, let's bring this out. I like to press my own so that every single thing will come out. Cheers. Some more money. Now, something else I would love to talk about is know when to prioritize your academics over your business and when to prioritize your business over your academics. I just got this though. There was egg, but then I've already finished it. You're in school for a reason, right? There are times when I would literally stop every work activity I'm doing and focus on my academics, which doesn't kill, okay? You just have to create that balance, because in as much as you may say that you hate school right now, it is also part of the process right now. You did not find yourself here by mistake. I mean, you applied for it, right? And since you applied for it, you have to give it your best shot no matter what. Now, going into business and all that, obviously you might not get the best of grades, which is okay, but do your best. Just have to know when to prioritize these things in order not to be doing good in one aspect and then the other aspect is going totally down. No, my meat cannot go down. It has to be this way. It actually went down. So this video will not be complete if I don't say this. Put God first, okay? Put God first above your dreams, above every single thing that you're doing, including your academics and everything. I mean, he's the reason why I have the strength to do what I do. So many times I get discouraged. I feel like, man, I'm not making progress. But then when I have God and know that He's involved in everything that I'm doing, I cannot fret because I see Him involved. Okay, me quitting means that I do not believe in what God is saying concerning my dreams and the things He has put in my heart. I literally say it this way, that every dream I'm pursuing, everything I'm working towards is inspired by God. I always pray to make sure that this is the right thing for me to do right now before I actually dive into it. If you actually put God first, you have direction to know what to do at every point in time. You won't struggle. That's just the main thing. You won't struggle at all. What other people struggle to do, you won't struggle to get it, because your creator knows what's up. He makes sure that He sees you through that dream that He has put in your heart. He makes sure that He provides everything that you need to run that dream. It might be hard, it might be really difficult sometimes, but then nothing great comes easy, right? We keep moving. This is how I juggle my YouTube channel, my education, and my businesses. All right, so thank you for watching. I really do appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one.